Mindfulness, a journey through history, philosophy, and science. Mindfulness, or awareness, is a practice with ancient roots, but in recent decades, it has gained prominence in the contemporary landscape, both as a tool for personal growth and as a therapeutic approach. This video explores the concept of mindfulness, its historical origins, its relationship with yoga and Buddhism, and its development in modern schools, with a particular focus on neuroscientific discoveries that confirm its effectiveness. Historical origins of mindfulness. Mindfulness has its roots in the spiritual and philosophical traditions of Asia, particularly in Buddhism. The term itself derives from the Pali word sati, which means conscious attention or mental presence. In the Buddhist context, mindfulness is one of the elements of the Noble Eightfold Path, the journey that leads to liberation from suffering, dukkha. The Buddha taught that awareness of the present moment is essential to understanding the nature of the mind and attaining enlightenment. However, mindfulness is not exclusive to Buddhism. Even in yoga, a discipline dating back over 5,000 years, awareness is a central element. Ancient yogic texts, such as the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, speak of dharana, concentration, and dhyana, meditation, two practices that require deep attention to the present moment. In this sense, both Buddhism and yoga share the idea that awareness is a path to transcending suffering and achieving a state of inner peace. Mindfulness and Buddhism, a comparison. In Buddhism, mindfulness is closely linked to vipassana meditation, a practice aimed at developing deep insight, vipassana, into reality. Through careful observation of physical sensations, thoughts, and emotions, the practitioner learns to recognize impermanence, anicca, and the absence of a permanent self, anatta, two fundamental concepts of Buddhist philosophy. However, mindfulness is not just a meditative practice but a way of living. The Buddhist monk Thich Nhat Hanh, one of the most renowned contemporary teachers, described mindfulness as being fully present in every moment of daily life. This approach emphasizes the importance of bringing awareness to every action, from eating to walking, from working to relating with others. Mindfulness and yoga, commonalities and differences. Yoga and mindfulness share the goal of cultivating awareness, but they do so through different paths. Yoga integrates awareness with physical movement, breath control, pranayama, and meditation. The practice of asanas, yoga postures, requires constant attention to the body and breath, creating a bridge between mind and body. Mindfulness, on the other hand, focuses primarily on the non-judgmental observation of thoughts and sensations, without necessarily involving physical movement. However, the two disciplines can complement each other. Many yoga teachers integrate mindfulness into their classes, using it to deepen the connection between mind and body. Mindfulness in the modern world. In the 1970s, mindfulness was introduced to the West by Jon Kabat-Zinn, a molecular biologist and meditation practitioner. Kabat-Zinn developed the Mindfulness-Based Stress Reduction (MBSR) program, an 8-week protocol designed to reduce stress and improve psychophysical well-being. This program took mindfulness out of its religious context, making it accessible to a broader audience. Since then, mindfulness has been adapted and integrated into various fields, including psychotherapy, education, and the corporate world. Programs such as mindfulness-based cognitive therapy, MBCT, have been developed to prevent depressive relapses, while in schools, mindfulness is used to improve concentration and emotional management. Neuroscience and mindfulness, scientific evidence. Neuroscience has begun studying the effects of mindfulness on the brain, confirming many of the benefits described in ancient traditions. Neuroimaging studies have shown that regular mindfulness practice can lead to structural and functional changes in the brain, a phenomenon known as neuroplasticity. For example, it has been observed that mindfulness increases activity in the prefrontal cortex, an area associated with emotion regulation and decision-making. At the same time, it reduces activity in the amygdala, a region involved in the stress and fear response. These changes may explain why mindfulness is effective in reducing anxiety, depression, and stress. Additionally, mindfulness appears to enhance connectivity between different brain regions, promoting greater integration between mind and body. This could be the basis of the sense of well-being and balance that many practitioners report. Modern schools of mindfulness. Today, there are numerous schools and approaches to mindfulness, each with its own characteristics and applications. In addition to MBSR and MBCT, there are programs such as Mindfulness-Based Relapse Prevention, MBRP, designed to prevent relapse in addictions, and the Mindfulness in Schools Project, MISP, which brings mindfulness into classrooms. Some schools focus on mindfulness as a secular practice, while others maintain a closer connection to spiritual traditions. For example, the Engaged Buddhism movement, founded by Thich Nhat Hanh, integrates mindfulness with social and environmental engagement, promoting a broader vision of awareness. Conclusion. Mindfulness is a bridge between past and present, between East and West, between spirituality and science. Its ancient roots in Buddhism and yoga remind us that awareness is a universal practice capable of transforming our relationship with ourselves and the world. Modern neuroscientific research not only confirms its benefits but also opens new paths for its application in therapeutic, educational, and social contexts. In an increasingly fast-paced and distracted world, mindfulness offers an antidote to mental dispersion, inviting us to return to the present moment, the only place where we can find true peace and happiness. As Jon Kabat-Zinn said, "You can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf." Mindfulness is precisely this, the art of navigating life's waves with grace and awareness. Personal reflections. Every journey of 10,000 miles begins with a single step, says an ancient Chinese proverb. The journey toward one's own awareness and happiness is indeed a long one, and one must take a first step in the right direction. In both yoga and Buddhism, the first step concerns the body, the awareness of the body. It begins by listening to the body while sitting, walking, or engaging in various daily activities. We observe the breath as it regularly enters and exits our nostrils. Then, we observe the thoughts passing through our consciousness. We think about past events, we think about plans for the future. Our mind is rarely focused on the present. It tends to jump between memories and emotions linked to the past and thoughts and emotions concerning the future. When, through the body, conscious breathing, and mindful movement, we manage to anchor ourselves in the present, we access our full capacity to act. In the present, all our possibilities exist, all our strength, all our real power to act in the world. If we think about it carefully, the present is the only real time because the past is gone. The future is not here yet. We only have the present, and we must learn to be in it and live in it, using all our faculties. In the present, we can heal the wounds of the past. In the present, we can prepare our future. This is the magic of the present.